Hey, and welcome to this data science training demo session. Today, we will discuss what is data science, how we work in it, and we will not only discuss a data science, we will also discuss what is AI and how AI really works in the market. Let's talk about the company first, MindMajix. We have experts, we have a lot of year of experience in the market. We have been training people for great opportunities in the market that we have. We have professional, have got training certification, have experience in the market, have professional project development experience to deliver you the quality that you require. Then let's talk about the main agenda, that is what is AI and what is data science exactly, and why people are so willing to learn this. Guys, AI is a very long and very, you can say, very old concept. It has been in the market for last 70 years, but it was not very famous initially. The reason for that is that we didn't have the technology, we didn't have the mastery to work on it, we didn't have the quantity of data and the quality of data to work on. Like a human being processes a lot of data in his lifespan, and as a child, even if the child is of 5 years, it sees a lot of things, it hears a lot of things, it processes a lot of things. That kind of process take a lot of data to process. Same thing goes for the machine. We have to process a lot of data to make a machine learn from it. Now, AI circle has subdomains: data science and machine learning and data analytics. Few people also have questioned what is the difference between data analytics and data science. So let's cover that part. Data science is the main domain and the subdomain is data analytics. When you are trying to get the insight from the data, that's data analytics for you. And when you take the insight, plus you also build a machine learning model at the end to make it automate. Next time you get the same kind of data, you get the output accordingly. That's your data science project. So you can say most of the time data science project ends with a machine learning model at the end. And when you don't build a machine learning model and just plot it and get the insight, that's data analytics for you. The main thing to notice on this slide is the core language for all these domain is our Python language. And that is the very reason Python is so famous these days. Python not only work in this domain. If I extend the domain of AI, we have lot of things. We have NLP in it, we have deep learning in it, we have robotics in it, we have IoTs in it. AI is a very vast domain. It has a lot of things inside it, and it work very effectively on that. Now, guys, when we work on the Python core language, we also have a concern that how simple and straightforward Python language really is. If you literally go on Google and search Python language or a language to learn for kids, or how which language we should choose to teach a kid development, you will see the Python name popping out in front of you. Python is that easy. You can learn Python in 15 days if you have a proper supervision, a good trainer, and proper guidance to work on. Next is our course and curriculum. We cover Python, we cover advanced Python, statistics, data science, and that is followed by a proper machine learning for data science and its project. If we talk about Python, guys, we cover complete OOPS concept in Python, the loops, while loops, we concept that we have, conditional statement that we have, the lambda and mapping function kind of things. When we reach to advanced Python, we learn the library which are really required to work on data science. That means advanced Python means libraries that we require to work as a data scientist. That are Matplotlib, Seaborn, NumPy, and Pandas. That followed by an in-depth study of statistics. Statistics is the backbone of data science. You cannot become a data scientist without having a core knowledge of statistics. And that is the very reason if someone has a background of statistician, he has a very good chance to get inside the data science domain because it is the core requirement of data science. We cover the statistics from the very scratch and to the point so you can have a clear experience of statistics to work on data science. Then we reach to data science projects and work. And from the very first day, guys, you are working on data science project. Now that is followed by a proper machine learning. In machine learning, we cover supervised learning, unsupervised learning. In supervised learning, we cover the regression, classification, and clustering. Means we cover complete machine learning for you. And unsupervised part, clustering comes. So clustering is a part of unsupervised learning. Now we have a proper project, dedicated project for that too. Means guys, we are working on the project while we are learning the techniques. But in the sixth point, the project means now we are only working on the project, not learning anything new, but integrating and implementing everything we have learned from the top to bottom on a single project. This integrated project is a high level project. It gives you a proper experience how a data scientist or a machine learning engineer works on a project. After doing this course, you have an opportunity to work as a Python developer, advanced Python developer, statistician, data scientist, machine learning engineer, and also a combination of data scientist and machine learning engineer. In the market, you might have already noticed that data science has been getting a good height from last several years. Before that, guys, nobody was talking about data science that much because we didn't have the processing power, we didn't have the data that of that quantity. But in last 7 years, it has been boomed. Reason for that, a lot of processing power has improved, data has improved, quality of data has improved. Data engineers have made it possible to collect all the data, put it in one place, and do research over it. Because of that, data science has been growing in the market since 2012 on a constant speed. Now, it was known in that time, but in last 7 years, it has been really growing with a great speed. Okay, after 2016, you can say it has picked a pace which is easily visible on this chart, and that is why everybody wants to become a data scientist today. Now, the gap between the jobs and the people who are working in data science field is very high, and because of that, we have this huge requirement of people who can work in this domain effectively and can build a project on it. This is a certification that you get after doing this training. Certification of achievement, you get your name there, and proper declaration that you have completed this course successfully and with a signature and a proper ID that you can track online too. This gives you an opportunity to present yourself, and you are out of the crowd. You can present it in your CV, you can share it with the HR, you can put it in your LinkedIn profile, GitHub profile, on your email while you're applying for a job. This gives you an opportunity to have a better chance and greater chance to get into the jobs. Then what will be the projects that we are going to discuss? We are going to work with a level wise project. The first project is an, you can say, intermediate project where we work on Titanic data set. It's a project which is deciding that how many people are surviving on the Titanic ship and how many people are dying. This is a classification problem and very decent and very powerful project to work on and learn data science. Next project is house price prediction. We have a huge data set with the 80 or 81 columns and a lot of rows, and this data is having a lot of categorical and numerical values. We work on this data to get in proper experience how a actual data scientists work on a big data. Okay, then it is followed by hypertuning. Hypertuning means improving your created model to a level where you can have better accuracy, or in simple language, a better performance. And when we deploy it, deployment means that when we put it in the market and clients try to access it, how well it is performing. So we will try to upload this project on the sites where we can actually see how well we have performed in the model, with the model, on a global scale. Next is, what is the lab setup, what is the hardware requirement that you have. So guys, in data science and machine learning, requirements are very simple. At least 4 GB of RAM is required, and decent amount of hard disk is more than enough. If you don't even have that, you also have an online resource which is called Collab, which is free. You can directly go there and start coding. You don't have to install anything. So there are no boundaries with the hardware when you want to learn this. Is there any prerequisite for data science? Practically none. You just need to start with Python, learn it, and start working in the AI domain. We also provide you mock interviews and interview questions, because after this course, the main aim that you are having is to get into a job. To achieve this goal, we provide you the mock interview questions. We provide you actual scenarios questions, which is again a condition, a situation where you have to use analytical skills to get the solution. We train you for that. We give you interview question, practice question from which you can read it, you can learn it. We have proper tutorials for that. So you prepare yourself properly for every situation and every kind of question that you can have in an proper job of an data scientist. Now, we also give you a mock interview where we take this interview from an expert. So, people who have years of experience, like me, take your interview. They ask you question which they have asked from several students, several people who have come to for the interview, and they have not able to crack it. They tell you what to do, what not to do, which is the right answer, which is the wrong answer, and why it is right and why it is wrong. You get the situational questions, you get the clarity, and you have a far better chance to crack an interview than any fresher. In any case of questions, doubt, or anything that you want to discuss with us, feel free to contact us. Info at the rate mindmajix.com is the email ID that you can use to connect with us. Feel free to call us. We have given the name on the screen too. Any question, any doubt, any kind of help that you required from this demo, anything that you want to discuss further, our counselors are more than happy to help you on that. So, guys, with this is all from my side. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.